Sup guys, you're watching D3 and today we're testing a car that's called Audi e-Tron. Jesus, this car is so stupid and it pisses me off so much from the very beginning. This Audi e-Tron is being annoying, first of all. Just look at these horrible mirrors. They're so lame, I would never buy or drive a car with such mirrors. I swear to God, this is the worst thing ever. And the main problem with them is that all my life I've been driving cars with regular mirrors, and I just look there automatically. And now I'm wasting my time on looking there because I have to focus my glance here. And this display, well, maybe its quality is quite good, but it doesn't matter because my eyesight is not able to determine the distance to the car driving in the next lane. I simply don't understand whether I have the gap to change lanes or not. This thing and the way it's located is not just unusual, it's absolutely uncomfortable. Looking there is inconvenient. I know someone may say that's the matter of a habit. Well, fuck you. That's bullshit. I can't even park it with these things. I felt myself an idiot. This automobile is a soulless bastard. Anyway, this car's got more than 400 horsepower, and if you compare it to some, let's say Porsche Taycan, for example, and talking about the cheapest configuration you may get in your particular region, have no idea how much it may cost. So it also has got about 400 horsepower, and the amount of torque is also about being similar. What I'm trying to say is that these cars are pretty the same. They cost about the same price. Well, at least here they cost pretty the same. Some of the dealers ask more, some of them ask less. It's just such a period. But basically it's the same Porsche. This car is a little bit higher and the interior is more roomy. And okay, maybe it may serve some different purpose, but this car is being soulless from the very beginning of this test drive. Same as other electric cars did, right from the moment you press start-stop button. And that's because as soon as you press this button, you don't feel anything to be happening. You just don't feel it's being alive while the car is ready to go. But if you keep this car at some underground parking, for example, then perhaps you face no problems at all with it. The car stays warm and the air system breathes warm air at once, and you don't need to warm up the car. You just start it and go. On the whole, I think that electric cars were made for people who don't like cars. These are just high technological vehicles, and they were made with the only purpose to get you from point A to point B with comfort. But is it really that bad as I think of it? We are about to find out. What I like in this car is absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to be honest, neither I like the appearance of this car, nor I like its interior. And it's hard to explain why. Because sometimes you may not like the interior because it's a piece of crap. This is bad and that is bad and this is bad and that is bad. But not in case with this automobile, simply because this dashboard is not a piece of crap. I simply don't like it. Same as I cannot say that this central console is a piece of crap, because it's not. It's actually quite clean and smooth, and the display is informative and convenient, but I don't like it. And honestly, I cannot say this car doesn't get going, because it's got 400 horsepower. What I don't like is how it gets going. I'm sorry for saying that, but this car feels like a used condom, and that makes me feel uncomfortable sitting inside here. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel it. And my attitude towards this car is the same as to Tesla's, but the electric BMW felt different, same as Taycan did. Somehow those cars managed to bring emotions. Taycan, for example, impressed me with its strength and smoothness, and yes, it felt like wearing a sports suit, but still. That automobile had a pretty good steering, and it had a pretty good acceleration, and the main thing, it was goddamn fast. Even in winter. By the way, I wonder if you like the wheels put on this car. The thing is that these wheels were made by my friend, and he made them for his dad. Yes, that's his dad's car, and I'd like to see your opinion in the comments whether you like them or not. Anyways, if your dad doesn't like some small coupes or fast sports cars, this automobile would be a perfect choice for him. This is an amazing car for your parents, for your father or for your mother, because they don't want to delve into it. They just want to drive it and park it for free, for example, and use all the benefits from an ecological car, because parents like saving money, and this car lets you do it. Of course they're gonna like a quiet and comfortable car, and that's exactly what this car provides you. I guess it's just me who expects for some wow effect from every car, and that's why I treat this car like this. But being objective, this is a good car for people who just wants to travel from point A to point B. This car is comfortable and safe. This car's got nothing unnecessary. It's good and quiet enough. And it's got enough power. 400 HP is okay, and it's smart. And nothing actually breaks here. I don't see anything in it. Check this out, I'm still automatically doing it as a moron, trying to change the angle and see more in the mirror, as if it's gonna help. But it won't. There is no such a function here. The display doesn't know how to change aspect, and it doesn't care. You move your head to change the perspective, and the settings won't help you do that fast. Can't you just make a bigger angle? Nope, but what I can do is break face of a guy who invented it if I ever meet him. This is horrible and it changes my opinion. This car is dangerous, it should not be driven on public roads. Perhaps this poker thing might look okay if it's attached to some different automobile, but not here. It simply doesn't fit this exact car. It should work for a Lamborghini, I guess, or some Ferrari or any type of a car with sharp and aggressive silhouette. I simply don't understand the distance to that Ford. What am I supposed to do? No, seriously, how far is it from my rear wheel? I don't get it. Is it already in the base of my car or not? Is it safe or dangerous to change lanes right now? Okay, I took the risk and the guy started blinking me with his headlights, saying, hey, watch out. This thing is unclear. Okay, let's try kind of a sport mode. Well, I'll be honest with you guys, this is the car for pensioners and for your parents. But not for a young guy who wants to accelerate and floor it. But your parents will love it. The only thing I love about it is the wheels. They're made by my friends from Power Wheels, the guys who made these wheels, and these wheels, and these wheels, and these wheels, and these wheels. If we talk about these seats, I cannot call them comfortable, they're just usual. All this car is kind of usual. If we compare it to a BMW, the BMW is a bully. I mean both, the car and its owner. In traffic and in life, this is the guy who wants to make decisions and control his car. It's just the way they are. Mercedes owners are not that reckless, they're more considerable. They have achieved something in their lives, and they drive their Mercedeses like this. Yeah, this is me. And of course there are Audi owners, and they consider it bad manners to fuck around and show everyone that they live better or richer than you do. These people are quite restrained. So, I would say this is the car for modest people. If you ever used car sharing and got inside of the car you didn't really want to be, and you felt that discomfort, I bet you wanted to exit such a car as soon as you reached the destination point saying yak. Well, this car feels similar with the only difference. It doesn't generate any hatred towards itself, but it brings no pleasure from driving at all. I've got no hatred, it's just nothing. All I want to do is finally arrive and say thank you. I hope I never see you again. So we came to my favorite test paddock, but first we have to wait until everyone leaves. Hey, that's a red light, where are you going? Anyway, as I said, this is our paddock where we bring electric cars to make our surgical diagnosis. But this car is a tough nut to crack. And I'll explain you why it's not that easy to deal with. The thing is that I have no complaints about its quality of assembly or quality of painting. All the body elements fit perfectly. Any issue I may find is gonna be insignificant. That's why, taking into account the quality of materials and the quality of assembling, I simply cannot say this car doesn't worth its money. I just can't. Because it does. Let's open the hood. Oh. That's unexpected. Where is the frunk? Well, frankly speaking, I thought it's gonna have at least some room for your luggage. I kinda get used to the fact that all electric cars have some frunk under the hood, where you can put your stuff. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have it. Oh, wait a second, here it is. The charger. The full capacity of this frunk is filled with charger and lots of accessories to it. And I don't even want to get into it, because it makes me angry, the fact that you always have to search for a proper adapter or proper wire and a place to plug it, and sit and wait for ages. Call me a dinosaur, but mentally it's soothing me when I think that I can gas up my car in 5 minutes and keep going. But I guess I will have to charge it today. Well, this car is precise. And that's a problem for me, because now this car becomes controversial. The design of this car is clean, the headlights and the front in general. There's not a single element I could call ugly. This car is like an ordinary girl. She's okay, but she's not beautiful. She's well-mannered, but not intellectual enough. And she seems to be nice, but there's nothing to talk about in the end of the day. She is just available, same as this Audi e-Tron. It just exists. This car is like a hospital. When you come there, you see the faces of those people who came there with their problems. And same as this car feels. It's the same energetic of sadness. And it's like, oh, it's you again. What are your complaints this time? I thought you never gonna come back. You sure you wanna drive me again? That's Audi. It's been a while since I paid my attention to the rear sex drum for the last time, but this one... well, it seems to be okay, I guess. Feels like I'm getting older. And more often, I do it at home. 'Cause when you are old, you have only one woman, and she's waiting for you to come back home from work with the dinner cooked. So you bang and go to sleep. Damn, it's hard for me to tell about these cars. And that is the main reason why I hate making long videos about cars. I don't really like, simply because I can't make it emotional. I cannot make this video live and breathing with emotions, because this car is just... it's like a torture for me, I cannot fake it. This car is boring as hell, there's even nothing to nitpick here. The car is okay, now you know it, and so what? On the whole, this car is a soulless bastard. And that's it. I'm not gonna race anyone and test how fast it is, because it's just pointless. As well as I'm not gonna take this car off-road. It's not what it's made for. Will it take you to a country house? Of course it will, without a problem. Of course, if it's located less than 2 miles away and you've got a charger there, and I guess it should have bigger wheels. But as I have said before, these are custom wheels made by owner's son, and he said his dad wanted them to be like this, so... okay, at first glance, these mirrors or the displays, and the movement you make feels comfortable, and you can even adjust them a little bit. There's nothing difficult, you just have to choose whether it's left or right and move it like this. But that's not enough for me, I'd like to see more there. But I cannot do that, that's all the visibility it can provide. Look, this is it and it doesn't seem much.
What?
This is such a narrow angle from left to right. You can see just a little bit more if you need. And that's it, that's surprisingly uncomfortable. How on earth they managed to spoil all the impression from the car with such a small thing as mirrors? The only little thing that I really like in this automobile is this gear shifter, and the funny thing is that I was so pissed off with it when I saw it for the first time. I was absolutely pissed off with its functionality and its ergonomics and its shape. When I touched it for the first time, I thought how clumsy and uncomfortable it is. But in real driving conditions, it turned to be quite the opposite, because when your hand stays in this position, it appeared to be incredibly comfortable to switch the driving modes and manipulate with it, so this thing is awesome. I'd like my Rolls-Royce had one of these. So this is 28 degrees Celsius, and this is the only fact that delights me during this test drive. I've got no idea where you're watching this video from and what kind of weather you've got outside your window, but this warm and sunny day is the only thing that's soothing me. Hold the steering wheel and concentrate. How the hell am I supposed to concentrate if these mirrors don't let me do that? Concentrate? Seriously, are you kidding me? Have you been concentrated when you put this shit on this car? As we say in Kazakhstan, hello and fuck you. So this car is that boring. I see. You need a tow truck. I just feel it's gonna be much more fun for you. Don't know how to motivate you. The pension is near. So sooner or later you will have to pick a car. You're gonna be driving when you retire. I don't need to. You do. I've got one. What's that? The Rolls-Royce. Hell no, it's too fast. too fast for retirement, but it's soft, comfortable, and cozy. Okay, whatever, the second argument. What about the ecology? Fuck. Let's just cut it out. I've got one more. I may assume you haven't noticed, but this car's got cool wheels, and I've made them. They're too small for me. Okay, let's get back to the old age. This car is perfect for elderly people like you. I've got a question for you. Have you ever changed lanes in this car? Have you driven it? No, never. Get the fuck in. Come on, get in. I'm coming. Okay, I can navigate only with the rear view camera, I guess, because I don't see a shit in these camera mirrors. It's awful. The front view is okay though. What were you thinking buying it for your dad? Well, about the technologies? Yeah, sure. Well, definitely not about how practical it is, I agree. Wait, no, fuck it, I disagree. They invented it for some reason, right? I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. First you have to go to the highway and try to change lanes. So here's the plan. I'm gonna be guiding you, and you will be just having fun. Yeah, sure, of course it's easy while you're alone here with no traffic around you. But wait for a couple of minutes and you will see how it feels like when there's plenty of cars. Hey, look, someone's taking pictures. Take the far left lane.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Damn it. Look, they're blinking me. Just don't hit anyone from the back. How am I? Damn, I don't see anything. Okay, whatever, I know how to cheat. I don't want you to cheat, do it correctly. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna do it my way. Just give me a second. Okay, whatever, I'll count that. Go on, that's a bit problematic. Okay, here we are. Done. Now the far right lane. Oh, come on, no way! But don't floor it, do it gently. You said this is the car for pensioners. They don't drive it like this. Drive it slow and confident. Why would keep sport mode then? Let's switch it to efficiency, like this. All I need from you is to get me to the far right lane comfortably. Okay, I'm gonna switch it to the most vegetable mode. I'll make it as slow as possible. That's perfect. Here you go, the grandpa's mode. Anyway, don't do it like the last time. Don't accelerate trying to find a gap and don't jump there. Okay, I got it. Jesus, no cheating this time. Wait, I found another cheat code. I know, but it doesn't work. No, wait, I'm trying to say that I kinda see a piece of my car in this mirror, and it makes it a kinda little bit easier. It feels like he's gonna hit me. That's right. Exactly. And the funniest thing about it is when the sun shines against the display, it doesn't glare, as you may suppose. It simply becomes a white screen. What? Seriously? Yeah. Well, I will just have to trust you, because I cannot check it. Okay, let me try one thing. Damn it. I simply have to turn my head. Yeah. And while I'm twisting my neck, I don't see what's in front. You can crash. That's right, damn it. However, I guess this car's got this automatic braking system, at least. I hope so. But still, it scares me. Because I'm trying to look at the mirror all the time and it's not there, so every time I look there, it feels like I'm so close to some accident. Okay, the mirrors are unusual, but I can navigate with them. So if you get used to the visibility... Hey, are you filming this? So as I said, if you adjust to the way it works, it's actually not that bad. Though, still it's very unusual. And kind of scary, I would say. Seems like it's way too scary. I hope I'm not gonna hit your car because I don't see it. Can you see it? Do I fit there? Yes, sure. Because I don't trust it. No, wait a second. What's going on? What is... Oh, it's okay. Well, the right mirror is okay, but the left one is... Can I regulate it somehow? Yeah, just touch the screen and move your finger. Like this? Holy shit. I mean, this is awesome. So I need to park it and keep some space for you to open the doors, right? No, don't bother yourself. Right now I'm in the outskirts of Moscow, at the Level Tuning Studio, and they can work with absolutely any automobile. Now I came here not to tune this car, but because this is one of those places where I feel myself comfortable. Just look around. These crazy gasoline cars make me feel alive. Especially after I have tested another electric automobile, and I've already tested them this many. I have a confession to make. I understand and feel myself a dinosaur in this digital world. I simply cannot drive or race electric cars. It brings me no fun and no pleasure. This is not for me. So I guess these cars are made for the next generation of people. They're gonna have something different from what we used to have and they're gonna love it. But I don't. And this is today, when I first felt myself a little bit old. But getting older, I don't regret of anything. My oldness is bright and fun, and I still have enough time. But I guess this is today when I finally made up my mind and my opinion about electric cars. Thanks to this automobile, all this electric stuff is not my groove. And I want it to be loud. I want it to feel alive and dynamic, because electric cars are dead. They're like non-alcoholic beer or non-alcoholic vodka. Tesla played as non-alcoholic vodka. It cannot do anything but going straight. I'm done. Goodbye. I guess this video is going to be too quiet. We need more emotions from you, man. We want some details. So you need emotions. That's right. And where the hell should I take them from? And that's understandable. This car brings no emotions, that's why I don't like electric cars. Of course I understand that our subscribers and the viewers, they expect for some emotions from our videos. Where should I take them from? And no way I'm gonna fake it, because I'm not an actor, I'm trying to be honest with my audience. And I'm not gonna scream wow, wow on every single occasion. And that's, I guess, the main problem of these cars. And that's why I don't like shooting videos on requests. When people in the comments ask to review some particular car, I usually don't do that because I simply don't want to. Because those cars are of no interest to me.